Hey guys, so I'm gonna take you through my week after getting back from vacation. So kind of resetting after being away for a while. We got back really late last night. My head didn't hit the pillow till like 1 a.m. So the kids are sleeping. It's 7:15, so it's really late. My husband is work, and it's a Wednesday, but today's basically like a Monday for me. So I love traveling, I think, and I'm very grateful to get the opportunity to go on vacation. But I also love coming home. I think that's the point of vacation, is to kind of feel rejuvenated and be able to come back and do life again. So that's how I feel. I'm very tired because I've only had like less than 6 hours of sleep, but I feel really motivated and ready to kind of like get back into our own space and our own routines. So I'm gonna get started with making some breakfast. We're gonna let the kids sleep in today. I'm hoping they make it past 7:30 just so that they're not tired all day. And then I'll take you along and we'll see what we get done today. Well, so much for sleeping in. It's 7:45 and the twins are awake, so I'm gonna wake them up and we're gonna go eat breakfast. Okay, breakfasts are made, and before I have my morning coffee, I try to bribe myself by drinking my greens. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my mix of creatine and greens. Since I obviously did not wake up at 5 a.m. to work out, I'm gonna have this with my breakfast, and then when I finish this, it's actually not that bad tasting. It's actually, this particular brand of greens is probably the best one I've tasted so far. So I don't mind it, but I try to drink it before I drink my coffee. That way I at least, one, get some water in me, and two, or I guess really just get some water in me before I start dehydrating myself with caffeine. So I'm gonna mix this up and drink that and eat my breakfast with the twins. My oldest is still sleeping, so I'm gonna let her sleep. You can hear Brooks right now. He very much wants something, but I don't know what it is. So I'm gonna go sit down, eat with them, and drink this and eat our food. Okay, now that I've woken up a little bit and I'm sitting down and I'm actually able to think, this is kind of what we're going to do today. So it's so weird. Also, I'm so used to waking up at 5 a.m. and it's like 8 o'clock right now, and I feel like I haven't been up that long, so I feel like I'm missing out on some of the day. I just kind of feel a little disoriented right now. So today, because it's Wednesday, but we just got back, it's really like a Monday for me. So I need to get groceries. We're gonna kind of get our house back in order. So we're staying at my in-laws' house, so they have a washer and dryer, so that makes it easier coming home. So I don't have to do any laundry, but I do need to get everything back to like a starting point. So I've got to make some bread. I'm gonna make our yogurt. I got a couple things that I gotta make. I've got to go pick up our dog from boarding. It's a little Woodsy. I'm excited to see him. Also, I did do grocery pickup for today. So I don't usually do grocery pickup, but whenever we travel, I like to use the time when we're driving to the airport to actually put in a grocery order. So that's like one of the times where a grocery pickup is really nice. However, I know I forgot something. Whenever I do online pickups, there's always something I forget. So our dinners and food this week are gonna be so basic because I was kind of just coming up with meals like in my head without really recipes in front of me. So that will make this morning much easier. something just crashed out there. I'm gonna go check on them. What do you have? Are those the trains? Yeah. Okay. One thing that I've learned about the twins being like 16 months old is you cannot leave them alone for long. So I'm actually gonna take the rest of my breakfast here and my coffee and go sit in the playroom with them. Duty calls. So we're gonna go to the grocery store when everyone's up and ready, go pick up the dog, and I'll catch you then. For the record, this is why we were mad. He took her tambourine. Brooksy. Okay, go get it again. Hey. No. Come on. Here you go. Yeah, we better now. Yeah, all better. Hello. Hi, buddy. Sit. Hi, buddy.
I tried them and I didn't like them.
Okay, just got back from the grocery store. Here's what we got. So I know grocery pickup really saves you the time of like going into the store, but the reason I hate doing grocery pickup is because I feel like they always forget something, or I always forget something. So in this instance, they gave me options for substitutions, but they didn't give me a substitution for one of the ingredients that I actually needed, and that was to make my yogurt. So I needed just a plain yogurt in order to start my yogurt for today, and they had an out of stock, but then they didn't give me an option for a substitution. So now I'm gonna have to go back out to the grocery store at some point. I wasn't able to do it this morning because I had the dog with me and I didn't really prepare the kids to like go into the store. So maybe that's partly my fault, but that's part of the reason why I don't like grocery pickup, is because I prefer just to be in the store and make the decisions for myself. But you know what? I'm gonna be grateful for the fact that I have what I need. It's not a do or die if I don't have the yogurt. But that's just one of those things that it's like, I try to set myself up for success and it kind of just a little bit screwed me over. But that's okay. We're gonna move on. I'm gonna put these groceries away and then, yeah, just kind of get the kitchen cleaned up, get the house straightened up and feel like settled. So let's go ahead and do that. Cleaning up. I've had these Christmas cards up, obviously, since Christmas. It is now March, so I always like to keep them a little bit longer because I know we put effort into making our Christmas cards, so I like to have everybody else's up on display and just kind of look at them. But given that it's March, I think it's time to take them down. So I'm gonna work on that as we tidy up the kitchen. I had mentioned in a video before that my mental state basically is reflected by the state of my kitchen. So kitchen is clean. I'm feeling a lot better, feeling a lot more motivated. So we're gonna go ahead and start unpacking everybody and getting all the luggage and everything put away. So now that we can kind of feel still a little bit more settled. Okay, so before we have lunch, I'm gonna get dinner started. I don't know what it was, maybe it was the winter months, but I've been really into my slow cooker these past couple weeks. So we're gonna go ahead and cook some chicken in here with chicken stock, and then we're gonna use them to make kind of like chicken taco bowls. But I'm not gonna flavor the chicken because I wanna be able to use the chicken for other things throughout the week. So I'll probably season it later at dinner and only season the portions that we're gonna use. So I'm just gonna throw this in here with some chicken stock and get that cooking so it's ready for tonight. Okay, so we got lunch ready. I just whipped up something really quick, so we're just gonna do a buffalo chicken nourish bowl. So just some sweet potatoes, zucchini, and then I made like a buffalo chicken with cottage cheese, canned chicken, and like ranch seasoning. And then just some fruit to go with it. Kids are eating too, so we're all gonna eat together. So yeah, this 6 hours of sleep is really hitting me right now, so we're gonna keep going. All right, so we are approaching nap time very soon. One of the things that I wanted to get done today was make bread, which is going in the bread machine right there. And all of the background noise you hear are my kids playing with each other. So we are getting them nice and tired before nap time. It's a little after 1. Everyone starts nap time at 1:30. So we're almost there until I can get a little bit of a rest. Let's go take a look at what this banging is. Hey! It was you! Were you making? Oh no!
We're gone.
Yeah, so I'm glad they're having fun. Hopefully this means a good nap for everybody. Okay. We've got to run away. Come on, huh? Come on. The thing with twins is when one is good, the other one's up to mischief. Okay, it is like 1:45 and everyone is down for their naps. I don't know if everyone's sleeping, but everyone is in their rooms. So yeah, wow, okay. I'm trying to figure out what to do the rest of the afternoon. I'm really tired. So this is where I have to decide what I'm going to do with this free time. I have a few things that I have to do. But the other thing that I have to consider is obviously my husband has been working all day and he's had the same sleep that I did. So what I might actually do is I'm gonna set like a timer and I'm gonna get as much work done as I can from when the timer starts. So I'm gonna do everything that I can get done while that timer is going. And then I'm going to set myself up to take a nap. That way I can be rested just like the kids. And then when my husband gets home, it's not like we're both tired. If I'm rested, then if he's really tired from the day, then at least like I'm not tired and we can kind of carry on through the evening before bedtime. So I think that that's the best plan. I know that there's other stuff that I could do. I haven't worked out today, but honestly, like I'm okay with that. We'll kind of pick it up tomorrow and I'll just use today as my rest day. Okay, I've got 42 minutes until the bread has to rise. So that's actually perfect. So I'm gonna use 42 minutes to get everything done that I need to get done. Then I'm gonna shape the bread and then I'll nap while the bread is rising. Then I'll be up again to put it into the oven. So this will work out perfectly. So that's the game plan for the rest of the afternoon. And yeah, this is like go time. So let's do it. Okay, timer is up. I have to shape the bread. I'm gonna let it rise. And then I'm gonna take a little nap. And then by the time my nap is done, when that alarm goes off, then it will be time to put it in the oven. So let's get working on that. guys. Bread is rising. All of my have-to-do chores are done. So I am going to rest here for the next 40 minutes. I'm going to actually fall asleep. And then we'll see what happens afterwards. So I'll see you later. So I didn't nap, but I did lay down for a while. And I just have trouble sleeping, taking a nap during the day. Today, it just was not happening. I was laying there and all I could think about was the stuff that I wanted to do or think about things that I was like forgetting to do. So instead, I decided to get up. I am gonna actually do my lift today. It's an upper body day. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that while the kids are still sleeping. Then when my timer goes off, I'll throw the bread in the oven. So yeah, I have a little snack here. I'm just gonna have some dates, dip those in some peanut butter, and yeah. So we're gonna get going. I do feel better now that I've like kind of sat down for a little bit. But anyway, let's go. And just like that, nap time is over. So I finished up my lift. It actually went by pretty quickly. Just did it downstairs with some dumbbells. And I gotta pull the bread out. When I get the kids up, I think we're gonna go take a walk with our dog because it's unseasonably warm. It's in the 50s right now for March, and that's pretty good for Michigan. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some warmer clothes on so that we can go when everyone's done with their snack, pull the bread out, and kind of get going. All right, dinner is done. I didn't really film that much after the kids got up for snack. Our walk never happened because it basically drizzled the whole time. And then I had to get right into making dinner while all the kids were up and waiting for my husband to come home. So kitchen's cleaned, which is the one thing that I always have to do before the kids go down. So we're gonna go ahead and do showers and bath time and get the kids down. It is 7 o'clock. So by the time that they're done with that, they'll be ready to go to bed and in bed around 7:30. So if you made it this far, thanks so much for watching. That wraps up a day in my life, kind of resetting after being away on vacation. If you enjoy watching life as a twin mom, be sure to like and subscribe to see more of my daily vlogs. Thanks.